I'm struggling, you guys.
Come on.
Please put that one in there. I'm struggling, you guys.
And welcome to Peeves and Qs. I'm your host this week, Clever Girl.
Hi.
With me, I have Mr. Red.
Who spoke out of turn, hello.
Chaotic Kaiser.
I'm not so clever.
And Doopy.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Cool. I'm glad I got to intro that.
Yeah.
Welcome to our podcast, a weekly, maybe, podcast
That was kind of weekly for a while.
That we talk about that annoy us and and we ask each other questions.
You nailed it.
I did. How's everyone?
You did good.
Thanks.
I'm good.
How was your week?
I'm good.
I'm good. What are you
How was your
doing?
week?
Fine.
It was fine. Don't make a big deal.
Let's not make a fuss. Yeah, it was alright.
It's a holiday weekend.
It is.
Anybody have
Fairly, yeah.
Monday off?
Nope.
Nope.
I worked that fucking day.
Yeah,
I know.
me too.
I have it off,
I do too.
but I have to work Saturday, so
That's
So what?
you don't have to.
I want the
I'm
money.
not sure what I would do to celebrate Labor Day anyways, other than like cook out or something.
It seems like so
That's
we
like
have
the traditional way of doing it.
we have like what's another day that has something
Memorial
day? Memorial Day, where
and that was like, wasn't that
In May.
recently too?
well Memorial Day.
Recently. Yeah.
Memorial Day, we memorialize things, right? Christmas Day, we Christmas things.
And this is where we labor things.
Labor Day, we should be working.
No.
That's my campaign.
I thought you were going to the baby thing.
What?
Well,
Baby
yeah,
Day?
we
That's
should
when, that's
go
when
into labor.
most babies are born. That's what I used to think it was.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's Labor Day.
Because it's a Labor Day.
Yeah,
Why would
but-
you work Labor Day?
Hey, you ever heard of Arbor Day?
Yes, I have.
Have you heard of Arbor
I
Day?
heard of it, yeah. I don't
Okay.
know what it is.
Heard
You
of
know-
it?
What do you think it is?
Of course.
Here's a question. What do you think Arbor Day is about?
Just.
Shut up!
I'm gonna say, probably off the top of my head here, trees?
Yeah, you're a jerk.
Oh,
No one
I know
did.
that because of
Cool.
Nick Offerman, so
So it's kind of like
give
a
credit to
Earth
him.
Day.
Right there.
Huh? No, it's not Earth Day. It's Tree Day.
Tree Day.
Okay, so rocks can fuck off on Arbor Day.
Yep, rocks can
types of
fuck
tree.
off.
Eat shit, rocks. I walk on you.
Interesting. So, my week was good. Today especially because I discovered this lovely treat that I brought us
Oh,
all.
yeah. This is weird.
It is Taco Bell's new caramel apple freeze.
Uh-huh.
And I have declared that it is the Taco Bell equivalent to the pumpkin spice latte.
It is. Bold statement.
Oh yeah, this week's fucking good.
Yeah, it's amazing. We
Yeah, it's
also put Crown Royal apple in it, which is why this episode's going to be really, really good.
I don't know about. I
might need more.
okay, drink
Yeah,
up. Plus,
I
we
know.
gotta do this. We gotta do it for the show.
It's vinegar.
It's vinegar.
All right, so this is going to be something that's going to require explaining. For some reason, Tyler here decided to show us a Vine compilation video before we started, which he was cracking up at.
I thought they were funny.
And so it's probably going to be a
Specific
couple...
ones. What? Breen? What's his name?
Evan
Nick?
Breen.
Evan Breen.
Evan.
He is the funniest viner.
He's the funniest pothead-looking viner.
Look him up. They're hilarious. He's hilarious.
Have you ever just woke up and just thought, what the fuck is going on?
All right, so if you want to play your own drinking game at home, you can take a shot every
Time
he
we do an Evan
references
Breen
Evan Breen.
Vine.
Although, take an opposite shot every time we make
What's
a
that?
Neil Breen reference,
What's
because
that?
that man
What's
is
an
hilarious.
opposite shot?
Let your mind do that part of it.
Throw it
Wait,
up.
he wants to vomit?
Sure.
On command.
I don't know if we can vomit pot.
Everybody, please puke.
Neil
That's
Breen
good.
is like a diet Tommy Wiseau, so that's fun.
Okay.
I don't even care.
I
I don't know how that works.
All right, so
So I'm going to move us into our next segment,
Right.
if that's okay.
yeah,
Which is please. Oh. Yeah, I know. Once you get too far past the goodness.
That's all it is.
That's all that is.
you just decided to take a straight drink of just the Crown Royal.
Well, that's all that's left now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Oh, I've done it.
And I'll
You want me to
keep doing it.
drive?
He'll be fine. That was a great face.
I'll be killed.
Okay.
Plink in the description.
Is that your pee for this
Plink
week?
in the
Or
description below.
Plink in it. Oh, am I starting with peeves?
Sure.
Everyone wants to. Do you mind not sneezing on our
in my own
podcast?
hand.
I know, but then you're gonna touch shit with it. Ugh.
I'll touch myself, and that's I
Okay,
will
well,
touch the thing.
What's your peeve?
My peeve is this.
Yeah.
This peeves me. So, stuttering, I guess, is one of my peeves. Like when I stutter.
When you stutter.
Like
Yeah.
when I'm trying to
Oh, okay, I
get
was gonna
something
say, like,
out.
I was gonna I stutter all the time.
Oh,
Like, I
yeah.
would say, like, I find people with, like, actual stutters really cute.
Well, no, it's not like actual. It's like me trying to think of something and I'm stammering a little bit and I can't get my words out. That
But
you
just
do that
when it's
often?
you. If someone else is like, and you're like, no! You're not like that.
No, I mean I've got a good friend that does that almost every time you talk to him, and I've gotten so used to it. I'm just like, I'll give you time. I've got an extra 20 seconds
He
just for you.
tries so hard.
Oh yeah.
So was that your
yeah.
peeve?
Yeah, that's my peeve. Stuttering.
Your own stuttering.
Yeah, and I mean I don't do it as often on this, but it happens a lot.
I don't know if I've ever noticed you stuttering.
It's kind of a...
It happens when I get nervous. And it's more of just like a quick little but it hurts my brain.
Does anyone else?
It really does.
Yes.
Anyone else a stutterer?
Yeah. We have headphones at work, and I'll go, and I like, even though I know exactly what I'm going to say, but the second I press that button, I'm like, like, I can never get it out right. And I'm just like, and it goes through the entire office. I'm like, I'm such a fucking idiot.
Just say like the wiring like shocked you.
No. No.
Yeah, you should.
My bad, guys.
No, but I'll get all the way through it almost. I'll be like, so-and-so to opposite or right. Three. And like, say it a couple of times.
You should
Right.
like
That's
cut
the
in.
worst.
You should cut in from your stutter halfway through a sentence. It'll seem like it was just cutting in and out.
No, because that is a
Like,
peeve of mine when people don't hold the button and then start talking. Because one of our people that I work with, she'll go, "Hey, can you come to the front desk?" And I'm like,
Who?
Whitney,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jody,
Right.
Lacey. Like, I'm like, who are you talking to?
Can I have two peeves?
No.
Sure.
Oh
Don't
my
be
god.
greedy.
So,
Hey, listen, you're not hosting. You can have
she
two
just
peeves.
reminded me of another one. There's this associate that I work with who works in this area where the phone is. And she doesn't have to answer it every single time. Other people will pick it up. But what she does is she picks it up, answers it, and then has it like sent to somebody else in the store. And it'll be the
Just
most
a moment.
ridiculous areas. And she's like, can I get an associate in dairy on line 1? It's like, we're in the frozen area. There's no phone there. Don't tell us to go to the phone. We're not going there. Answer it yourself. You've been here for 10 years. You know what's... Like, it's just crazy. Oh, yeah. So that one peeves me. Because then there's, like, other ones where it's like, furniture, line 1, furniture, line 1. It's like, furniture doesn't
Like
have
who?
a phone either.
Yeah.
There's only one in electronics, up front, and in the apparel. That's it. And she's just...
Why is there one in apparel? I feel like you should have one in furniture and not in apparel. What is somebody going to call and be like, "Hi, I need to know if you have a size 3X jumper."
Maybe.
Oh, well, they've got walkies and everything. And I think the reason why they have phones there is because the associates that are working there and like first shift and second shift are just there at that stand folding.
Yes,
So
they
they're the
are.
ones that can answer.
They're the
it, so-
most miserable, I think.
Oh, yeah, by far. I would never want to do apparel.
I don't even want to go and try on clothes, like, and I usually always try on clothes before I buy them. But I either take a chance,
Mm-hmm.
or I don't buy it, because those people are so miserable.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As somebody who had to do that job, now I wasn't a specific apparel person, but
Yeah, you owned that store.
I own the store. Yeah.
Yeah, you own
Oh my gosh, that's an old joke.
Yeah, it is an
Oh my
old
God,
joke.
you forgot?
Yeah.
How did you forget?
I thought that was a reference to something, and I was like,
Like,
whatever,
every
I
time
just
we
don't
went
get
to
it.
fucking Applebee's, we made that joke.
No, it wasn't Applebee's,
It was
was
Kmart.
No, it was Kmart, but we
Kmart.
also did it at Applebee's.
Okay.
You owned like 2 businesses.
Oh, yeah. I'm very successful. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah,
When
yes.
You stopped working at Applebee's, and
Yeah.
it was like the first time like we walked in there, and the guy walked up to
Yes.
you, and I immediately said, "He's very successful," and you're like, could you not?"
Oh.
Like, no.
It was your
barely
first time back to
remember those.
Applebee's for our listeners.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like he had changed jobs And, like, you know, he had quit the one job and say, oh, I got a really good position someplace else. Kmart.
Yeah. Oh, now I remember.
connects.
Yeah.
And so then they go in there and they're like, oh, hey, Alex, how you doing? And he's very successful.
Yeah, he's very successful. That reminds me of two stories that I want to tell. But first,
we're
I
not
want
going to get into Peeves.
We will. I want to explain
was a
that
good
joke
that you had.
about me working at. So Kmart is the place that I worked for, but everybody was convinced that store had closed down or was on the verge of closing down, or basically that nobody went there. So the joke was that I was the only person who would show up, and I basically ran the store because I was the only one there. And so everybody was just like,
it was like a ghost town.
It was.
Really was. I mean, it still is. Mm-hmm. Is it still around?
Yeah, barely. Hanging on by a thread. So shocking. Then there was the story where you and I, Tyler, was it you or was Doopy there?
I don't know. We're about ready to find out. You've given me no details.
Yeah, you remember this story. Take
So anyway,
go ahead.
All right, here's what happened.
Why don't I pick up?
Come on.
So we were driving through McDonald's.
Oh my God, yes.
What happened was one of us.
Oh my God, yes, pizza.
One of us, I think it was you, Tyler,
It was me. I wanted pizza.
Wanted pizza, but I wanted McDonald's, and I was driving, so I just decided to go to McDonald's, and you were like upset, and you were like, I wanted pizza. So I drove up to the drive-thru, and I said as loud as I could, I was like, hello, do you have a pizza option? And the lady was like, did you say pizza? And I said, yes, that's right.
And he was so serious with it.
Yes, that's right.
Even funnier, we get up to the window after he just made a fool out of us, and then the guy's trying to give him his food, and he rolls the window up on him.
Yeah.
And then his first response when he rolled down the window is, figures.
Hold on a minute.
I know what you meant by it, but it came off as like, figures you'd come to the thing when I roll up the window.
What I said was, that's about right.
That's about right.
Because it was like, we were sitting there waiting, and I had the window down, and it was cold, so I was like, you know what, we've been here long enough, I'm gonna roll the window up just while we wait. And then as soon as I start, he shows up, I'm like, yeah, that's about right. But it sounded
It is more passive than aggressive.
His face like said it all, was like, dick. Like, he handed food. So the reason why I wanted pizza was because I didn't have like a lot of money, but I wanted to contribute. And he's like, well, we're just going to go to McDonald's and stuff, and I'll get you something. And I'm like, no, let's just get a pizza. And he's like, no, I want McDonald's, and I think Doopy wanted Taco Bell or something.
Yeah, that was back when they were doing the chick styles.
Yeah.
To make it even funnier, and this probably didn't happen, but it should have, is if we went to Taco Bell first and got him something, then went to McDonald's, and deliberately didn't get you your thing. That would have been funny. I don't know if that happened, though.
You know, that's very peevish. That would really peeve me off. Do you have a peeve?
Are we tying things in? I have it written down here on my phone.
Wow, I don't let him host one time, and he's being a complete a-hole.
So I can get you a memo pad.
No, I got it.
He's got it on his phone.
It's an electronic
It's a
memo
very
pad.
expensive phone.
He's very successful.
Very successful.
He owns Kmart.
I own Kmart. So it's when people... This is going to be esoteric. Everybody sit back, try to understand what I'm saying.
I'll try to wrap my small brain around your big ideas.
We don't know how to function.
Right.
We don't know how to fuck.
Oh.
Come on.
It's when somebody says a thing. Anything.
If this peeve is about me...
It's about your family.
Oh my God. I don't know if I want to know.
Somebody says a thing, and then they laugh as if they told a joke, but they were just saying a thing. So, for example, I wrote an example down, because this is similar to another peeve I've had before, but not exactly the same.
You better choose your words wisely.
We'll be sitting around the dinner table. This is a specific thing I wrote down, like at Easter, so I don't remember this, but it must have happened at Easter dinner. You are giving me the
because you're being a complete dick. Go ahead.
I'm just thinking about your family.
More entertaining.
I'm just talking about your family.
So, we're sitting around at Easter dinner, and somebody said... was like eating like potatoes or whatever, and said, "Ooh, these are good." And then there was just like polite chuckles around the table. Like,
I get what you mean.
Small laughter, like
Kind of like being at the butt of a joke at somebody else's expense.
no.
Well, no,
It's just-
they're
No,
laughing
it's just-
at nothing, but it's like a polite laughing. It's
Yeah.
It's I heard
acknowledge
you.
it.
Yeah, I acknowledged what
Yeah.
you
But
said.
that's not an acknowledgement. That's a laughter.
What do you want to do? Nothing. And that's why you're considered an asshole.
Maybe, or you could just be like, yes, they are.
You also don't emote very well. You've got
You don't. He doesn't.
Like,
And
I can only imagine during that story for McDonald's, your semi-complacent asshole smile
yeah,
face.
exactly.
Yeah, figures.
It's like, you don't even raise your
Seems
eyebrows.
about right.
Because he can't. He can't do it.
Like, the only thing that's going up are the corners of your mouth.
I don't like
This
this.
turned into a
Yeah,
beef about
I don't like
you.
where this is going. This is so far
No, it's
removed
not
from what I'm
deep.
talking
This
about.
is my favorite thing
No, he
about
just
you.
doesn't understand social norms.
All right, cut.
So, I give it that.
I'm hosting. You can't cut me.
Cut. We're done.
I will cut you.
So, do you understand what I'm
30
saying?
minutes or
I
less.
understand that you're like, oh, I would never just like laugh.
Right. Well, no, I'm saying it annoys you. Yeah.
You know why?
Do it again, please. You sounded like
You
a
know why?
SpongeBob character.
You
Oh my god!
You know why?
It's because
he's
my
so mad
laugh is
because he
silent.
can't laugh.
That's not why.
He can't
That's
laugh.
not why.
He can't do it.
That's not why.
He silently goes,
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think I've ever heard you
and if he does laugh, when you catch him off guard,
This is
so I
a long
understand
line.
why you get pissed when people laugh.
No, it's not other people
Do you want me
laughing.
to pass you the pillow?
Yeah. Yeah. That was it. See, that was an example.
Okay, cool.
No, it's
Cut.
no.
Peeve closed.
Peep, no, peep open. Open the peep.
Oh, my peep was closed.
Yeah,
Peep
your peep was closed. We were still on your peep the whole time. Sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Pete.
Another example is somebody will just be sitting around and somebody will be like, "Wow, and this ties in with another like, oh, gas is so expensive anymore." That's not funny.
It's very sad.
Yeah,
I think
very
it's more
sad.
funny how depressing that is.
Yeah.
I think it's
Oh man,
funny.
I broke my toe.
Yeah, see, that's like nervous laughter. That's
I think that's what it is.
No,
I honestly,
it's-
I think it's an acknowledgement, but it's also don't knowing what to say, so you laugh. You're just jealous. I know you are.
it's not a jealousy
You know,
thing.
some
I
of us
gotta
who
be
can't
honest,
hear
though.
very well.
So this
We do that. I don't hear something.
I know.
something, I'm like,
no, that's something different too. Like if you don't hear someone, so you're like, yeah,
It's only different until you know better.
Yeah.
no.
Peeve closed.
All right, well, see, this is what I meant when I said try to wrap your mind. Obviously, I didn't
I
do
got
it good
it.
enough. Thank you.
I got it.
I got it.
You know, you didn't because you're describing
Oh
something
no, I
different.
totally get you. I'm
And
just fucking with you. At
All
this
right,
point.
well, you definitely don't understand what I'm saying. So let's just move on. Peeve closed.
Thank you.
I'll do another
Doobie,
peeve.
do
It's
you
Jody.
have a peeve?
Not right now. I don't. I was watching the rattlesnake about to eat my mouse.
I'm the rattlesnake.
Well,
All right.
I have another peeve with Jody.
Tyler, you can't be a fucking peeve hoarder, okay?
That's what he said.
what's a peeve hoarder?
Alex, you can't be a fucking peeve hoarder, okay?
Jody.
Listen, I'm in charge here.
Yeah, you
Do we say your goddamn peeve?
Students
Alright,
vote.
you have-
Peeve.
I do have a peeve that
I do have peeve.
Stop it! Don't you high five me? All right.
I do have this peeve that I just acquired as of yesterday.
As of
I thought
right
you were
now.
So you're gonna say it's
right now.
being on this podcast.
No, it was something yesterday. Fucking, you know, people who like they are really into this kind of magical pseudo-scientific kind of thing,
Uh-huh.
whether it be like a religion like Wicca or like voodoo
Wiccan.
or this
Well, yeah,
very
Wicca.
specific example, which I'm going to drop now, called Reiki. But
Say it
instead
again?
of
Reiki.
Reiki?
yeah, I actually have a definition here on my phone. I didn't write it on my memo pad because I know I wouldn't have been able to read it later.
Mhm.
All right, Reiki is a Reiki is a form.
Oh, there's that laugh.
You just really want to jump on anything that's related to the laugh thing.
Anyway, Reiki is a form of alternative medicine developed in the 1922 by Mikao Usui. I think I said that right. If
In
not,
the
I'm sorry.
1922.
In the 19.
Just
Uh,
in the 1922.
Well, there's only been one.
Yeah, true.
There's two.
Are you just laughing out of spite at this point?
Yeah,
You know what?
Like it's
I'm back
sort of
in
like
charge of this.
it's a sort of Oriental form of like healing based on chakras, and that's fine. have your beliefs, have your system, be spiritual. But what really bothers me is when people present this air of doing this sort of thing, being way into this, and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about or doing.
Oh, yeah.
And they use it as if it's a placard to replace everything else, logical or illogical.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking cannot stand that.
Yeah.
So I've been dicking with this lady who's really into Reiki. She is so into Reiki, but she doesn't know anything about Reiki, including who conceptualized the idea of Reiki.
Well,
So what
it's
I've been
Macau.
doing is essentially fucking with this person, making her think that she needs to heal me.
Okay.
So I got a soundboard on my phone. And this is gonna be like, I got a soundboard on my phone because she's been like calling the stores lately. Because she's been trying to find objects between different stores. So whenever she's about to hang out, I just play like weird noises and say weird shit. Like today, she was looking for a certain type of lantern. So after our call, I said, no, we don't have these. Okay, have a good day. I hit like the button and I accidentally hit like the pig squeal button. So like there's pig squealing on the phone before I hang up and I'm like, oh yes, I'll buy it at a high price. And I hang up. And she's been texting other coworkers like, is he okay? Is he alright? I don't know if maybe this is like a stupid thing that I'm doing, but I do know it's a very entertaining thing I've been doing.
And really, that's
all that matters.
That's all that matters, yeah.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. That's all that really matters.
If you want to be spiritually healed by your jokes, that's your prerogative.
Oh, I believe more in my jokes than her idea of Reiki.
You know what? Me too.
Anyway.
God.
Okay. So, I'll say my peeve. And I'll pull it from my list and not make one up off on the spot. Okay. When people say something is too sweet, I think that's horse shit.
When you, what, are you like?
I'm talking literal
or
taste.
Like, okay.
Literal taste when something is too sweet.
Why does that peeve?
Because that's not a thing. That's not a thing. There's no thing that's too sweet.
Oh yeah.
You just eat less of it then.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I mean like, it's like, so there's like multiple tastes, like sour, tangy,
right,
sweet, and like there's something like I'll take a sip of it and I'm like I don't like this. It's too sweet for me. Like,
well, it's not.
I don't
for
know if
you,
it's like
not for you then.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
But I feel like that falls under.
And is this?
I can kind of understand that.
But it's just a different thing.
Like,
No, this is literally that. When someone's like eating a piece of cake and they're like, "This frosting is too sweet," I'm like, "You're an idiot. That's not a thing." Like,
I love this frosting, and you're an idiot.
Yeah. I just like there's not, or like I'll watch Food Network and they're judging it and they're like, "Oh, this is too sweet," and it's a dessert.
Uh-huh.
It's too sweet.
I get what you mean by that
people
now.
who say that about desserts. And
yeah, about desserts. They're like, "This is too sweet."
Yeah,
like,
it's
what
like,
the fuck
that's
is
the point of
it?
Somebody
Yeah.
said that about like a pizza. I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, no,
There's a level
like,
of too
specifically
sweet.
about like something that's supposed to be sweet and like, "Oh, this is too sweet." I think you're substituting for "This is too rich. I can't have a lot of it."
That's true.
Yeah. Because
I
I'll
think
go
that's what I'm
insane.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'd be saying.
Yeah, because so when people are like, "This is too sweet," I just want to freaking smack them.
I understand, but I do feel like I have to give you a hard time based on what
No.
you said. So what if it wasn't like that? What if like, oh, that's too sweet?
You mean how they're saying it?
What are you saying?
I know what you mean, though. I do think that's frustrating when people interchange, like, I don't like this with the thing is bad because of...
Yeah, you just need to... Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah, eat less of it if it's...
Yeah, just eat less of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And get over it.
What are you...
What are you doing?
Don't eat it if it's too sweet. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
He's thinking about that meme.
He probably is. He's probably thinking about
Do you
that.
guys ever just wake up and just, what the fuck is going on?
Reference closed. All right, yeah, I
Take
agree.
a shot. Okay.
Annoying.
Whew. Peeves closed. Thank God.
Everyone's peeves? Wait, yeah, everyone's peeves, right?
Everyone went.
Wow.
Thank God. Okay.
I feel like that took 45 years.
It did because
Yeah,
of you.
How long's the timer on that
No,
thing?
that
Well, we
that's been
started
running.
way before then. Okay, so we can move into questions.
Ooh.
Are we allowed to?
Yes, we're allowed to. I'm opening questions.
Open, wait. Open,
Open,
close.
close. Open, close.
Opening of the question closed. Questions open.
Kaiser, do you have a question that you'd like to ask her?
Circle back to me. I want Alex first, because I
Why?
have two.
I'm
Okay.
so not ready. I've been the least prepared.
Come on!
Okay,
You're the most prepared. You have
this
like
is why you
40
don't host
on
anymore.
Yeah, this is why you've lost your title of your show.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Oh.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry, that was a little, that was a little much.
Laugh with us, Alex. What was that?
We're in pain.
See, because he can't laugh.
Yeah, well, true. Unrelated to my peeve, but true.
That's fucking
Your
hot,
peeve's
dude.
gone.
I feel like I might have... What on earth is that sound?
It's the lotus outside.
It's the what?
It's
The
like the
lotuses.
book of Genesis out there.
Yeah, the
that's
crickets
case.
are really loud
There's a
right
book
now.
outside.
So do you guys... I might have asked this before. Do you guys answer the phone when it's a number you don't recognize?
Never.
Oh, lovely. I also-
Unless
I do.
You do.
you do.
I love to.
Well, we'll get into it. Do you?
I only do when I am expecting a call from something.
Right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no.
So you two are in the same boat. I also do. I'm excited for it. Do you want to get into why? Do you want to say why?
Well, you never know if it's like an actual telemarketer or if somebody's just getting a wrong number.
Uh-huh.
And
it's fun.
sometimes you like pick up the phone and it's fucking gold.
See, I never know what to say. So
No,
Yeah.
it's not like I'm trying to joke or like mess around, but I do remember this one time somebody, like, I answered the phone and somebody was pissed. And like, I answered the phone and said, hello? It's like, if I tell you guys one more fucking time to put that goddamn remote down, I swear to God, I'll put your fucking... And then like, it just stops abruptly.
you're like, my
It's
bad,
like-
wrong number.
And I'm just sitting there like, has there been a murder? Is everything okay?
Hmm.
And then just silence. Just fucking silence.
Cool story.
It's pretty weird. Yeah.
I don't answer on my phone, but I will take other people's phones when they're like, oh, I don't know who this is. And I'm like, let me see it.
Oh, you take their phone?
Yeah, I take their phone
And
and
then
then
you
I
answer?
answer. And it's usually like something different every
Uh-huh.
time. Like I'll just say something goofy or do something in like different voices.
Yeah.
One time, I was hanging out with this one girl. This was in high school. I was hanging out with this girl.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that when she said like, oh, I don't know who this is, it was her boyfriend's dad's phone, and her boyfriend was calling on it.
Mm.
And I grabbed it and I was like, what's up? This is their boyfriend. She goes,
Oh, no.
Oh,
what are you doing? And he goes, huh, really fucking weird, because this is her boyfriend. Who the fuck is this? And I was
jeez.
like, sorry, wrong number. And I'm like, I hung up and I handed it back to her. She's like, what did you just do? I was like, tell him I'm so sorry. Because I knew who it was.
So wait, well, why? So if you told her to tell him that you were sorry,
She
then
panicked.
he would have known then after that it was you, but he didn't before.
What?
Let me try your shark.
You could have gotten away scot.
Yeah, if
free.
you
Oh,
had-
well, yeah, but like, I don't know. I feel like he could have like figured out whose voice it was because I was like known for grabbing phones and being stupid.
But I mean, you did that impeccable accent.
yeah.
So.
Well, that I changed accents.
Yeah, well,
I was so scared.
You're
I
2
changed
degrees
to a
of-
different fucking country.
You're like Dana Carvey over there with your
Jeez. Dana Carvey.
what?
Isn't that?
Yeah. So let's. I agree.
Yeah,
That's pretty much.
Oh,
Oh well,
Becoming
I
another bad
also answer the phone every time because there's a little bit of excitement to it because you never know when it's like going to be Hogwarts. You know.
They don't call on the phone.
Now they do. That took
I wanna
those
put my
books took
face
place
to
in
the
like
fucking
1998. So
I'm
I wanna
sure that
change my
number
answer because
would-
of your answer.
Yeah.
I've never answered the phone.
oh great!
Ever in my life.
I pushed you away from the phone.
Yes. Hogwarts?
I'm gonna
No,
start
not
calling.
Hogwarts
I'm gonna
It's a
start.
letter.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
start calling you on like different numbers.
You should and be like, "Hello."
Wait, have you ever seen
Who
Very
was
Potter
that?
musical?
Snake getting eaten by a frog?
By a snake. Yeah. That's why it's- Hello.
Have we seen the very
Well,
Potter?
if you guys have, I'm gonna send you like a letter every single day from Pig Farts.
Oh, good idea. Yeah.
Good luck.
Like, dear Alex,
Yeah.
this is Rumble Roar.
Roar.
I can love that music.
But okay, not Hogwarts, you guys. But like, you never know when it's somebody being like, "I've been
You
trying to
won
reach you."
a new car.
Sure, I don't know. It could be like a new surprise. Movies start when random things happen.
It's when you
Well,
answer
yeah.
that you get on the list.
But
Oh,
you
you
could
could
also
be.
get the, hello, you don't know who I am.
You don't know
but
who I
will
am.
find you and I will kill you.
But I will find you and I will kill you.
If
What is
you-
this, an echo in the
And then
room?
I will make.
What is
Oh,
this, an echo in the room?
I
And
don't
then
like it. It's changed accents on me.
I was gonna say, and then I will make Obi-Wan train the Padawan.
Yes.
And
But you
I will
guys kept
make
talking.
Obi-Wan train the Padawan.
Anyway,
What?
Cool. Question closed?
I guess. We talked about that.
Cool. Okay.
Question closed.
Question closed.
That was
Do
you
we
and
want to
me.
go to you or do you want to be last?
Oh,
I'll be last.
Okay.
Why are you so afraid of this?
Because he's not ready.
My thing is, I'll have one ready, but then I'll be like, that's probably been done before. And then, like, I won't bring it up. So I'm like, let me think of, like, a crazy one. Like, one that nobody thinks of.
Just the one you're coming up with first.
No!
Yeah.
Because I'm almost guaranteed. I've asked this question before.
Well,
no.
Your answers can change. I have to know what it is.
Give me...
We'll talk about it after the show.
What? What do you want?
Question.
I got a question for you.
What?
Well, don't ask it.
Fuck you.
No, that's not a question.
Did you ever wake up?
That's my question.
No!
Do you ever just wake up?
I just wonder what the fuck is going on.
What the fuck is going on? It's the way he says fuck that gets me. What the fuck? Alright.
Stop.
Dead
Sit
inside.
down.
Take a shot, everybody.
Whatever, he's already asked his question, so we don't need him
I
anymore.
think he's going to do a little binge drinking.
So my question is,
My question is, are
there
sharing?
still 12 in there?
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Mr. Red just grabbed a 12-pack of Mike's Hard.
And he's opening it very loudly.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a podcast here.
What are you
You're
talking
no
about?
longer in charge of
What's
the
a
show.
podcast?
Look, guys, we should let him do his thing. He's trying to learn how to laugh.
He's seriously
Very important.
We were in
How
the,
I have to train myself.
Yeah, just get drunk.
Does anybody want...
You're gonna need all 12 of those to get drunk.
Let me count off the ones we have. We have black cherry
Honey,
lemonade,
Oh, is this a thing right now?
hard strawberry
Oh, we're doing
lemonade,
this. I have a
watermelon,
question now.
and hard lemonade.
I have my question.
What's that?
Um,
Is it...
wh-
How dare you?
how many days of drinking is too much drinking in a week?
Oh, 5.
Well, probably.
are you on vacation?
I'm gonna say yes, you're on vacation.
Oh, never mind.
Then there's the
There's
limit
no
does not
limit?
exist. Yeah.
But what if you become an alcoholic because of that?
I don't think that's a thing. Wait, give me that one. Give me that one.
Uh-oh.
Give me that
Which
one.
one?
No,
Uh-oh,
This
the
one.
pink one.
Yeah.
She wants pink. What's that one?
that one's strawberry lemonade.
Guys,
I didn't know we had watermelon.
I feel like nobody cared about my question.
I care.
want
I
this
care.
Nobody cares about what is this one.
Choose one.
Which
Make your choice.
I can't read.
Actually, I want to go to the dark
That's far
side.
away.
Damn it, you guys. Look, this is hard strawberry lemonade. This is hard lemonade, not strawberry.
What do you guys... Could you fucking give that back? I'm not Alex. You can't just take shit from me. I hate you so fucking much. I hope you get
excuse me.
skull fucked by some awful, diseased person.
Take whichever one you want.
This one's my
Oh,
favorite
thank you.
one.
Never mind.
This
Never
one's
mind.
my
I love you.
favorite.
Put that on the other side. Over to the right.
Oh, I fucking hate you guys. You're ruining my podcast.
Clever
This
girl
is
right
the
now
first
taking
one
a
she's
cold
in charge
bottle
of.
and putting it on her
It's so
forehead.
hot in here. Open this for me now, you big dick.
I got a bottle.
You know
of beer.
what?
Yep.
That's a good nickname, though.
You big dick? I'll take it.
That's better than little penis.
You know what? Yeah, it is better than
What's
that.
up? It's your boy. Skinny
Boy,
penis.
little dick. Little dick. Little
Okay.
dicky.
Are we all done fussing around?
I asked a question and nobody
Ask it
cared
again.
about it.
Ask it again.
How much is too much drinking in a week?
Are you on vacation?
You're on vacation.
You are on vacation?
Okay, I think
no
there's
such thing.
two. I was gonna say there's two different things here. If you're on vacation, you do whatever you want.
Yeah, there's-
until it's the day you're going home. Then
Yeah.
you have to stop.
And then it's gonna hurt.
I went on a weekend vacation,
Okay.
and drank every single day.
Yeah. And then you
Um,
came back and it was hard to stop.
So, well, no. So I drank on Friday. I get off on Thursday, Friday morning because I'm third shift.
Mhm.
Drank Friday night, drank Saturday night, then drank Sunday morning, and I'm like, I think I have a problem.
No.
I mean, because I worked Sunday night
Yeah.
and I drank that morning
Oh, that's
until
fine.
like the afternoon.
You work in the night, you can drink in the morning. That's just a rule. That's just a
I
rule.
was still a little buzzed when I went to work.
It's like when women come home. Not just
It
women.
depends
when
on where
people
you
come
work.
home,
You're a doctor, that's probably bad.
I'm
you
just
work
gonna
at,
make a small incision.
Yeah.
It just, I mean, because like, people go home and they have a beer with dinner before they go to bed and then they get up and they go to work. So it's the same time.
It's the same
Laughs,
thing. It's
yeah.
just a different shift.
You're just awake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
That is-
Yeah.
Never mind. Fuck. I was just gonna stick this whole fucking drink in my mouth.
Now, if you're not on vacation. I do think if you drink every day,
Well,
got a problem.
isn't there a thing about like you're supposed to have like a glass of wine every day?
it's okay to have a glass of wine.
Yeah, it's not, you're
but I thought-
supposed to.
Well, I thought it like helped with tannins.
It has tannins in it.
What are tannins?
Yeah, that's a question I
What-
want to know now.
Change my
Let's
question.
look up tannins.
What's a tannin?
Clever girls on it.
A
Or
tannin.
unless she got tired of this
Oh, you want me to do it?
I thought you were.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I think she was just texting somebody's like, LOL, please fucking help me, I want to die.
It also depends on how long your vacation is. If you go on like a month-long cruise or a journey or whatever.
Oh yeah, then that'd
Yeah,
probably
that's
be
like-
bad
If you
I've been
drink,
drinking
if you're
every
like,
single
but
day.
yeah, I went on this weekend retreat with like my family. It was like a family vacation.
Oh, you're supposed to avoid the tannins.
Oh, tannins
Like-
are bad.
Tannins are the bad thing.
Oh.
That's
Wow.
what they say in Birdcage. He's like, I don't drink red wine anymore because it has tannins in it.
So, I'm glad you looked that up.
Yeah.
Because the people listening to this, I need more tannin?
Yeah.
Then they're just
Give
dead
me
on
all
the floor.
tannins.
I still don't know what they are. But
Yeah, I don't think
apparently
anyone
you're supposed
does.
to avoid them.
They're probably fake.
It's like gluten.
It's probably like hops.
Well,
Gluten is garbage. Don't even try and talk to me about that.
I'm a gluten apologist. Thank you very much.
So you're apologizing for the gluteners?
Yeah.
The anti-gluteners? 'Cause they don't like
Anti-gluteneers, thank
In
you.
wine, tannins is a textural element which makes wine taste dry.
Tastes dry. So more
Tannins
alcoholic.
is a natural occurring polyphenol found in plants, seeds, bark, wood, leaves, and fruit
You
skins.
see, it's a
I'm
natural
a level
plant.
with you.
It's
There's
perfectly
too many big
safe,
words in that one
man.
Wham-
for me.
Wine tannins. Wine tannins adds both bitterness and astringency as well as complexity.
So they're bad, but complex. Just like me.
I hate dry wine.
Yeah. I hate
It's
wine.
pointless because it's not sweet. And
Yeah.
when someone tells me, "Oh, this wine's too sweet," they can go fuck themselves.
Then you're like, listen to that one episode
Yeah.
of Peeves and Qs where we... Anyway, I was on a family vacation for like 2 days.
And you had to drink. 'Cause...
And I was literally, we woke up and it was like everyone started drinking and I made sure to like get myself to an intoxicated state and just hover there for the entire 2 days because my family is bad. And I had to be surrounded by them.
I had friends like that.
So,
Yeah.
my family's not bad, but...
What's that like?
So, last weekend I went on the vacation, the one where I drank, and we woke up at 9 a.m., and we were in Saugatuck, and there's
Whoa,
this
say that again.
Saugatuck.
Sagata.
Yeah, it's spelled very funny, too.
It's
Most things in
pronounced very
Michigan
funny.
are
Yeah, but, like, we know how to say them. It's so
because we're
weird.
from Michigan.
Michigan is like a weird
But it's like
combination
I've
of
never
Canadian
been there.
and Native American.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
What?
It's like
Who's
I've
ever
never
been?
been to, like, that
Saugatuck.
place, but I know how to say it. It's
Yeah.
weird.
You probably heard
We have
of
a
it.
lot of that.
Yeah. But anyways, we wake up at like, I think it was like 8 or 9. Immediately like stand at the brewery until they open. Drink like, I think it was like
They opened at
3,
noon,
like,
which is weird.
no, they opened at, oh yeah, that'd be funny. They opened at like 10:30, but like we sat there and waited because they were having like this new pumpkin beer. Spoilers, it's gross.
Oh,
very gross.
Dang it.
I had 2 of them though because I was like,
I had to make sure.
I'm buying 2.
it does seem
And I was
like it
why did I
wouldn't be
not do
very
that if I
good.
didn't sample it? But yeah. It's not that good.
Oh, excuse me.
So yeah, I had like full like a regular like
Did they
That
have
sucks.
samples?
mug of beer. Yeah, they had samples, but I
just-
was stupid.
You were just
Skip
like
that.
pumpkin.
yeah,
Yes.
I was like, money, what's that?
I'm sure I'll like
So I had 3 different beers there. Already was buzzed. Got back to the place.
Man,
We're sitting in the hot
beer
tub.
is where like
Oh,
messes you up.
You just get
Yeah.
full and like
And
heavy
yeah,
and
gassy.
gross.
yeah,
Ugh.
it's like a
Gassing.
gross feeling.
Yeah,
I mean,
I hate
I get
beer.
Blue Moon to where like I feel nice, but
Uh-huh.
not like drunk or buzzed or anything. It's just a pleasant
The
feeling.
different kinds of drunk that you get depending on what you drink is super weird to
The
me.
different
Yeah.
hangovers you get
And
from
the
the type
different
of shit that
hangovers,
you
yeah.
drink really sucks. Like I will probably be hungover because the stuff is very sweet.
And you only had
There's
one.
no such thing as very sweet.
Yeah,
There's no such thing as too sweet.
It's
You can
too-
be very
it's
sweet.
too
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah.
Get your pronouns.
So anyways, we get back to the hot tub. I have even more beers, And then,
In a hot tub? That's
Oh, yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah, why is that dangerous? What's
So, I
that
don't know
supposed
why.
to? I've
You're
heard
not supposed
that.
to do it alone because you'll fall asleep.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, there's plenty of people there.
But then
But if-
everybody
but
fell
if
asleep at the
everybody's
same time.
Not everybody was drinking.
We're all gonna take a little.
Some of them were just
My
beating
nephew
themselves over
wasn't.
the head until they passed out unconscious.
So it gets to be around like 4 or 5 o'clock. I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. I was like super drunk at that point.
Uh-huh.
Took a nap, woke up
In the hot
completely
tub?
fine. No, I went to the bedroom, woke back up. My dad like woke me up with another one. He like opened it up. He's
Oh,
like, "Here
jeez.
you go." I was like, "Looks like the party's starting again." I was
He's
drunk
like, time for your first
twice.
beer, and you're
Twice
like,
in one day.
I was drunk twice in
So
one day.
you sobered
I
up
was
and
like,
then got drunk.
oh
again.
yeah. I was like, why is this fun? This is not fun. Like my dad's like telling me, he's like,
You know
don't
what you
like
could have
this? I was
done?
like, no, I don't.
because you can't do anything.
Yeah,
You're
I was like, I'm stumbling around. I fell down the flight of stairs.
I mean,
And, like,
honestly,
good thing it didn't hurt though, because
Yeah.
I was blown.
I couldn't
Oh, yeah.
feel anything.
I didn't
That was
feel
lucky.
it. But I've got, like, a mark on my
that's the kind
back.
of shit that, like, that's the best shit. You can't feel shit. You don't
Oh,
care.
well, no.
I've done that.
So this was a place that we were. Do you guys know? What is the name of it? Where you stay inside of somebody's home while they're away.
Airbnb.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were doing an Airbnb. I fell down the flight of stairs and almost broke the door. Like, the door opened.
Your insurance is covered with that.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I still would have. They still would have been mad at me.
And plus, you would have fall through a door and broken
Yes,
it. That's
I
gotta
would've fallen
hurt.
through a door.
What else would you have broken?
I'm gonna put a sub question in this question.
Oh, okay.
When you are drunk, what word do you use to tell people that you're drunk?
Yeah, this is a good question. Because yours is
Mine's gooned.
gooned.
I am gooned. That's when you know I'm done.
And
I'm gone.
which I, for some reason, assumed that meant like lightly buzzed. Like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
gooned right now. Like, having fun, but not like,
Pleasantly goon.
I'm gooned.
Yeah.
I will say that's a different one. I don't think I've heard that
Yeah,
one before.
because
like,
that's
mine's
all.
just a phrase.
Because my eyes get really like fuzzy and they start twirling, and so I'm like, I'm gooned.
I'd say like I have 3 levels. There's like buzzed, and then there's like drunk, and then there's just wasted.
Mm.
And so I guess that I don't know if gooned.
Wasted.
I don't know if gooned is your drunk or wasted. Probably
It's
wasted.
my drunk.
Oh, okay, so not like
I've only got 2 faces.
my best friend. You guys.
I haven't been drunk, like shit face wasted in a long time.
I hadn't been until recently, and then it's been like.
I'm too scared
when
because it hurts.
Yeah. It doesn't feel good like when you wake up in the morning and you're like, what did I even do? And I used to be like,
Who am I?
why does anybody want to do that? And now I'm like, I kind of want to do that next weekend. Like, it's fun to an extent, but it's like, I still want to remember what happened. So my 2 phases are, I'm feeling good. Like, I'm alright. I'm okay.
Mhm.
Like, I can still function, but I'm having a fun time. And then there's, guys, I'm fucked. And that was when I left the brewery after 3 beers. I looked over at my dad and he just looked at my face. My eyes were all red. I'm like, I'm fucked. And he goes, it's only 11:30. I was like, fuck. So
And
bad.
you just looked at it and went, you ever wake up?
Oh, yeah, you ever just wake up and wonder, what the fuck is going on?
I'm just gonna drink this beer.
So, what's funny about that is I was always, like, growing up, I was always so opposed to my dad drinking and smoking and everything. And now I'm in the drinking aspect, and I've never seen him look so happy hanging out with me when I'm drinking. And he was just sitting on the bar stool, like, it was almost like we were on our honeymoon. He's just like, oh my god,
I just
I'm
love you so much.
impressed by you.
I'm so proud.
Like, I'm down the third one, and I look over at him, it's like he's falling in love with me. He's just like,
That's my boy.
see it in your eyes.
You just put your hand on his face and says, "Buy me another," and slap him.
Fuck. Say that.
And then everybody chuckles politely, and I get that.
Yeah.
And then you show up from there, you! Stop it, enough!
Also, I do have to ask, does I'm fucked not count? Because that's like a very common one.
Yeah, that counts.
It counts.
It's
Yeah,
a
you
question. Anything can count.
If that's your phrase, it's your phrase.
I mean, it's one of like 3 phrases I use. That's my most favorite one. Because
oh
I'm
yeah,
like,
that's my favorite
oh
one
man,
to
I'm
say.
fucked. Oh,
I just don't. But if I'm wasted, I'm not gonna tell you I'm wasted.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I'm just like,
I- I will most certain. That's my I'm fucked is when I'm like, help me. I am fucked without you.
Took a sweet turn.
like the most drunk I've been lately is when we went to a bar crawl in the town next door.
That was so much fun.
And we stumbled back to the starting house, and I'm standing in the kitchen. I don't even know how. All of a sudden, I'm in this box.
Yeah.
In the kitchen. I'm just sitting in it.
She's sitting in like this cardboard box, and she's like, take a picture. And I remember thinking to myself, this is going to be one of those things that she's going to think back on or see the picture and be like, oh, I can't believe I did that. Mm-hmm. The next day, she's like, oh yeah, that's so funny. And I'm like, what? No, I'm joking.
It was such a cute picture.
It was cute.
Yeah. No, we should do that as like a thing.
What,
or a bar crawl. Well, I mean, that's literally what's happening right now on the podcast.
Yeah,
cool. I mean,
there's a bar in walking distance.
I don't like going to bars though too much.
We can't crawl.
We're going.
The next one though.
All right,
we're dragging you along. I don't care about what you want.
Good question.
Well, actually, it's not a good question until what do you think?
Oh, you mean what do I usually say? Or?
No,
he said I'm
before that. Tyler's original question.
When is
how much drinking is too much per night?
For me, that's a really weird question because, like, it depends on the people you're drinking with, how much you're drinking.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. Social occasion is.
I remember I went on this 3-day binger with a lot of people. Yeah,
Bender?
No, binger. Because we had about 3 cases of 24-pack Bud Light. We had 4/5 of Jack Daniels. We had 2 things of Everclear.
Oh,
and we consumed. Oh, there was more. I can't remember it, but we consumed all of this in a period of 3 days, and we were only sober from the beginning to the end. That to me is why I.
Hold on.
So you were sober.
You were only sober from the beginning to the end.
No, I was only sober at the very beginning of the experience until the very end of the experience when I wanted to fucking kill myself. That's why I said at the very beginning of this 3 days is too much drinking, because 3 days of drinking all of that volume and masked by like a collective group of 5 people, it's hard. It's really fucking hard.
I don't think I've ever gone more than the night of drinking and then maybe drinking the next morning and then calling it quits. Even when we went on vacation and like it was open bar anywhere we went, we could have a drink in our hands anywhere.
Yeah.
I was like one morning and I was like, no, fuck this, I'm over it.
Well, also those drinks weren't very strong, so you needed to just throw them back.
And I was just so full of liquid all the time. It's uncomfortable.
I mean, yeah, but like this was back in the day. I wasn't 21 at the time, and we were doing this in public. Like we were at a public campground.
That's illegal.
Millington. Well, yeah. That was part of the appeal. When you're young and stupid, you do stupid things.
Yeah.
I'm not advocating it.
Brief tangent, but like you do enjoy drinking more when you're not allowed to do it.
Yeah. This is a forbidden thing.
No. When I became 21, I was like, I just don't care anymore.
Oh, when I was 21, I was like, yeah, let's get this.
I don't know. When I turned 21, like, it was only like I did it hard a couple of years, and then after that, I just kind of dropped off.
I never drove drunk when I was underage.
Great.
What?
Well.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
But no, that's why I say 3 days, because, like, that to me was, like, probably one of the worst things that ever happened, because I felt like...
How long were you fucked up after that?
I don't remember those 3 days.
Oh. I mean, but, like, after that.
Coming out of it, like...
Up?
I couldn't move for, like, a couple of days.
You know what? I'm probably gonna go on a 3-day... At least drink 3 days in a row, which is something I don't do.
I don't know what happened. I was extremely stiff.
Because today, tomorrow, and Sunday.
I was extremely stiff from my head to my toe. I couldn't. Couldn't really function, and I wouldn't advise anybody to do this because it's not like a very. I'm not proud of that. Like that's a lot. That's a lot to drink in a 3-day fucking period.
Yeah. To top off this conversation or like put a cap on it, I'll say that like there's a lot of like societal pressure against like being drunk or whatever. People view it as like looking down on you or whatever.
Or or if you don't get drunk, they're like, "Why aren't you drunk?"
Yeah, there's like no.
I hate that.
There's no in between with it. It's either
that could be one of my peeves. Like people were like, "You're not drunk enough. Keep drinking," and it's like, "I'm a responsible human being."
It's like I've had enough. I'm okay. I'm drinking with you guys.
I will say it's kind of weird that there's no real happy medium. It's either you're drinking
never
too
happy.
much or you're drinking too much.
Right.
Yeah, it sure is.
Did you ever just wake up?
No.
What the fuck is going on?
What did I say?
You said you're either drinking too much or you're drinking too much.
Oh, fuck.
I think we knew what you meant, though.
I'm sorry.
Yes, Mr. Red.
I'm kind of... I'm
Yes.
Or, what I was going to say is, do whatever you want. If you want to be drunk, like, 100% of the time, 24/7, as long as you're not...
no.
No one will love you.
Do not do that. That's a fucking bad
Do whatever
idea.
you want.
Just be an alcoholic.
Yeah, I mean, who cares?
It's throw your fucking life down the toilet.
Question
Yeah,
closed.
that's a question.
Good.
He left my hand.
I thought you wanted a high five.
I did.
Well,
But
I
then,
went for
like,
it
you
because it
just-
was too late for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
What small window of time do you have for high fives?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
What's
how
your-
small is your high five window?
Who asked the question? You two. You
I
gotta
did,
ask a
you
You
question.
two are up.
Guys, my question is this podcast listenable?
It's gonna
this-
be fine.
This is a long one.
Doobie,
though.
do you
We're
have...
almost done.
They just
We're gonna cut a lot.
Yeah. Tyler's kind of inspired me with this question because of his love of tattoos as of late.
Mhm.
Which
We've talked
on
about
previous
on
episodes.
previous-
Oh, you
Oh,
didn't
man.
even show them.
I wasn't gonna bring it up
Oh, don't.
Do you have a tattoo?
on my dick. No, it's on my arm. It's just a little baby one,
Hey,
Wow.
but I'm gonna get a bigger one.
Yeah.
It's gonna go on my
Is that
face.
Foos Rodat?
You both have it.
Actually, me, him, and my girlfriend have it. We all have.
I
All
think you
three
told
words-
us about this.
this one just happened last week.
Yeah, Tyler got it for my birthday, and now I owe him a
Aw.
tattoo.
Aw.
No, you don't.
I was gonna say you could just
Look, I
like
would
pay
say
him for
that
his
normally I
tattoo.
Yeah.
call it
Like
good.
take him out to
Yeah.
dinner
I
or
would
something.
say that was a
to get a
small one.
tattoo.
I would say normally I wouldn't because you gave it to me and Amanda as a birthday gift
Mhm.
for her future birthday and my past birthday. But you also paid $80 per because that place is fucking ripping you off.
Oh, yeah, so funny story. So I thought that they were going to be a lot bigger than they were because this tattoo that almost covers my entire forearm
Mm-hmm.
is $80.
Yeah.
And this little one right here, that's probably about
2 inches.
2.5 inches, something around there, costed the same amount of money.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. And this was like I sat in the chair for maybe 5 minutes,
Not even.
and this one was 45 minutes.
Yikes.
Like, I sat in that chair for 3.
Yeah, and the guy cut me a deal with the bigger one because he's like, it was 160, I'll just do 80 because you're going to come back for the color, we'll pay for the rest there. And I was like, okay, like that's awesome. Like only $80. My first one was 50, and then this one was 80, and I was like, maybe it'll be big. And then like I saw it was small, and I was like, maybe they'll change their mind when it's done. And I was like, oh no, $240 for 3 of these tattoos.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I was
I
like,
don't-
you better fucking enjoy this birthday gift.
No, I don't regret this tattoo.
No.
I've been taking a lot of good care of it,
Mm.
but I still think
I
you
have
were
been
fucking
taking
had.
a lot of good care of it.
Yeah.
So what's the question?
Well,
The question is if you could tattoo a sentient friend onto your body. A tattoo that could talk to you, basically.
So there's an interesting story. They don't want tattoos.
Oh, well,
I-
you know, everybody has their own choices, even if they're wrong.
wait a second.
What? No,
I'm kidding.
That's
No, I'm kidding.
If I could
This-
tattoo a friend on
might be the weirdest question we've had, and I feel like we
why
just
don't
kind
you
of
just say,
blew
is it
past
a
it.
sentient friend in general.
What the hell are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about, like, if you could tattoo something that will effectively be magical,
Well,
talk
like-
to you, and be like a fucking friend on you.
Well, like Chalk Zone? Is-
Yeah, like chalk, exactly like chalk zone.
like
except
on
it's
your body and ink
I'm gonna
zone?
quickly answer and say no because of sex. Like, what if like
Yeah.
you just start?
like, yeah, good job.
Yeah, it's like
Go
the
to
guy's
the
just
armpit.
like,
Get the fuck out of here.
Very good job, sir. I'm very happy for
Why
you.
is
It's
it
like,
so creepy?
I don't know.
Why is it
I don't
Mr.
know.
Burns?
Because you know
Why is
no,
it Mr. Burns?
That's not Mr.
Mr. Burns
That's,
sucks like
yeah,
this.
Mr. Burns.
Yeah.
That was crusty.
Oh, that was crusty. Or it was no.
Yeah.
No.
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 No. Nobody.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no on that one too.
No.
Like it's
What's
a different
yours?
question.
Or,
but-
a master spy that can like do all my espionage for me while I'm like
You'd
playing
be
video
there,
games,
though.
and then you would be
you
like,
have to move.
no.
You
I mean, like, if anything
not
important
much-
happens,
I would also
like,
be Elastigirl, and I would just stretch my tattoo part over
Can
across
you
the room.
imagine?
Oh, gross.
Just like this protuberance with
Could
the
you
tattoo
imagine, like,
at the end.
seeing that? Like,
I know.
you're just,
We
like,
come
in
home
the
and I'm like,
grocery
what the
Not even
hell?
that. Like, you're just in the
Grocery
grocery
store.
store, and it's like, there's just this fleshy limb with a talking tattoo on it, and you're just like, I'm too drunk for this. That last
I'm
question.
fucked up.
I'm fucked up.
Oh, those Peeves and Qs folk are at it
Have
again.
you ever just walked
No,
out?
stop it. I can't do this anymore. What
I
if,
thought it was a pretty good idea.
I feel like this
Because
is
it was
probably the weirdest question we've
weird. I just
had
thought
on
it
the
was kind of
show.
a cool question.
No, it's cool.
Cool.
But,
Question closed.
yeah.
Wow, that was the quickest fucking shutdown of any question on this podcast.
Well,
No.
like, well,
If I ever
you
did.
answer the question.
I mean, I can answer the question. But
Yeah,
what's the point?
no, that's
You
the-
answer
What is it?
that
I
is
asked
the
what
point.
was yours, and you never said it.
I don't understand, so please.
I'd probably get myself like a little like D&D character, like a little. I'd probably get like a halfling on me, like a little asshole halfling running around my body. I think it'd be kind of fun. I think it'd be cool.
What would the purpose be?
So-
It would just be like a friend.
He'd be my friend forever until the day I die.
What
I
if
mean,
you
I
get
think
in an
that's kinda
argument with
cool.
him, though?
Yeah.
What if you get in an argument with him? You're stuck with him.
Well, he can just go to my back, and I don't have to look at him.
No, it doesn't move.
But
The
he could,
tattoo
I was
stays
gonna
there.
say
What
he
if-
could.
yeah. What if he turns out to be
That's
like a
part of it.
hardcore
no,
racist?
no, like Chalk Zone. Remember, it's Chalk Zone.
Oh, no. That's... So, I think if I ever did have one,
Okay.
it'd have to be like a bouncer type, like a very tough tattoo. Like,
Wait a minute.
does that cause you any problems? It's like, yeah, did you know what my tattoo said? Yeah, fuck off, boy.
Yeah.
See, that's cool. That's fucking awesome. I love that.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
This thing obviously has a mind of its own. It's talking to you. It's your friend,
It's
right?
a sentient being that is
Presumably it has some kind of brain.
Well, probably.
Sure. So it might also have like a separate nerve function going to it. You wouldn't feel pain if it takes pain.
I mean, I guess that's.
I'll take a giant tattoo all across my body that absorbs all pain for me. Guys, duh. Or...
Guys, I
You gotta remember,
gotta
this will
ask
talk
you
to
to
you.
stop slamming these on the
Yeah,
table.
please.
Oh, sorry. Focus on over here. On my nut.
Or
It's, you can keep it there. Just you guys both are like,
if
all
it
the
does,
time.
if it does have a brain, is that connected in any way to your own brain?
I mean, it's a tattoo with sentience. Anything goes.
Okay, well then, it
Basically,
gives me
if you're getting a tattoo like this all over your body, I would think Venom rules apply.
Yeah,
in this
Venom rules.
situation.
Symbiote.
Yeah, it'd be like a symbiote, except
Oh.
it doesn't morph your body. It's just a moving, inky part on your body.
well, there you go.
I don't like that.
That's it.
I don't know. That sounds pretty fucking sick.
I'd
That sounds
rather
awesome.
Have a symbiote
That sounds
on me.
intimidating.
that's like
Imagine
that's
going...
like
Oh, sorry.
that's like having Voldemort on you.
Is
Yeah,
it?
like on the
Well,
back
you
of your
don't
head.
have
That's like Professor Quill shit.
Okay, this is going to be really gross for me to say, but you don't have to tattoo genitals on the creature. It doesn't need those.
Well, yeah, that's what I was worried
Because
about.
that's that's what I was worried about.
That was my issue with this
We just
question.
talked about the balls moving everywhere, didn't you? Or wait,
What
No.
are you saying?
No,
Wait,
nobody
You
brought
said
that up.
Voldemort.
I said Voldemort. That's like having Voldemort on you.
But you
I
know
thought
what?
You said
Yeah.
balls moving all over.
No, let's talk about Voldemort's genitals. We're in this now.
Oh my
This is
God,
where
I'm
we
so
are.
sorry. I'm so
Now,
I
if
almost
Professor
popped a blood vessel in my eye.
now when he was on Professor Quirrell, when he ejaculated, did Voldemort feel it?
Yes, obviously. Why do we have to talk about
The
it?
Dark Lord feeling them.
So, a better question.
No, he's
When-
cursed because he drank the unicorn's blood.
Yeah.
He's cursed, so he has to hear him and not even get the pleasure out of it.
No,
That would
they're connected
suck.
because if we take evidence from the Harry Potter musical, both of them getting drunk, it would go into
It's
the
not
same
canon.
stomach. It's
not
very canon. J.K.
It's
Rowling
not-
wrote that.
No, it's not
So-
canon.
So I don't know where we got from here.
I mean,
The answer is
confusing
yes.
thing-
The answer is no.
I still think that's a pretty badass tattoo.
What
I
about,
think that's
like-
a fucking awesome
What about
idea.
like a shapeshifter tattoo that
Why
can
not?
change anything? So like it could do barcodes. You could be like, "Hey, I want to buy me." Wait, hold on.
Why would
Now
you
we're
wanna
getting-
talk to yourself?
We're getting into some weird territory here.
You're not allowed
You know
any
what?
more Mike's hearts.
Never mind. You know what? Yes, go on.
We're done.
The last
We're
I think
done.
I think we reached the consensus with the Venom answer. That's the real
Yeah.
answer.
Clever
So.
girl, I do want to say one thing. Just because you participate in the question doesn't mean that you have to accept tattoos as a whole. Like, I can
No.
respect your idea of not really liking tattoos.
Yeah.
Not
No,
really-
that's not a thing. I just wouldn't, like Tyler said, like, it's a privacy thing. Like, no.
Yeah, because like I'm gonna have to go to the
Look at
bathroom and
the
be
yellows.
like, "Hey, you ever see
That's
Interstellar?"
a nice dick you got, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's completely the privacy
Hey.
thing.
Alright.
And, like, being comfortable with myself.
You're
and,
using
like,
too much toilet
Alright,
and
paper.
someone
when
else
you
is
what?
like, judging
Okay,
me.
for you,
You know you're gonna have to fucking buy that later.
Yeah,
that's not what-
that just moves around.
Okay, now, well, that's too little. You're gonna have a tear-through.
Wait, were you trying to have what is that called? When you get the little
tear-through. Yeah.
No, not the tear-through. Not that. When you get the little particles that are like
dingleberries.
Dingleberries. Were you trying to get some dingleberries there?
Dingleberries up in
trying
here.
to complete a joke? Question closed.
I'm really curious about your tough guy tattoo that's checking out your dingleberries.
No, dingleberries are the little powdery stuff.
No, I know what a dingleberry is.
Yeah.
I know what they are.
He's helping me out.
We've
because
granted
that's what he's there for.
far too much time to this topic.
Yes.
Jody, do you have a question?
This went from the shortest to the longest.
Yeah.
That's fucking fun.
This one I hope will be short.
Yeah, okay.
Because, I mean, you can only have one answer to it.
Well, we'll see. You'd be surprised with us.
I've got an interesting answer.
I'm gonna
my tattoo.
I'm gonna answer last. But who is your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Oh, Raphael.
Why?
Raphael, mainly because he is just as capable as Leonardo, but he is more of a complete person than he is. He is an established character. Sure, he's angry a lot, but there's so much more going on for him dynamically. And Leonardo's always just like, how can I become more of an effective leader to this group? And Raphael is literally like, why do I gotta play second fiddle? Why can't I kill this guy? Why can't I just fucking do what I do? Why can't I eat this fucking pizza? He's just got more going on.
He's definitely a New Yorker.
Why didn't you get super New York compared to the others?
I don't know.
Mine was Raphael up until probably 3 years ago, and then, sadly enough, the movies of Michael Bay changed it to Donatello.
We don't include those.
What a weird...
Well, so
They are...
the weird thing is, like, I never gave Donatello credit, but he, like, holds the team together in his own way.
You know what, yeah.
He's, like, the bread and butter of the team. He's the one that, like, keeps them all meshed together. When anyone's arguing, he is the namaste,
He's the adhesive that keeps it cohesive.
Yes. Exactly. Like,
nice.
I don't know. He's just, like, the most focused out of all of them. And it's supposed to be Leonardo, but he's the one that blows up second into Raphael. Like, it's Raphael, then Leonardo.
Oh, no. If, like, Raphael does something, he's always like, dude!
Oh, yeah. He's always just as angry, and it's like, why? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I'll tell you why by answering the question next, which is Leonardo, because he's the leader. Shush, Jode, with your Raph truther over there. He's the most mature one, because, like, here's the thing. All of the other Ninja Turtles have their bit. They have their personality type. You know, Raph is angry. Mikey is, like, the cool, fun one. And Donnie Bro is, like, the nerdy one. And
he is the smart one.
Yeah, he's the nerdy one. And Leo is, like, the mature one. I think that's his personality trait. And I've always been attracted to, quote-unquote, not like that, Jody. Get your mind out of the gutter.
I've seen some Rule 34 if you look at him.
He's one-dimensional.
Say that to me again, Mister. I like the guy who's just, I'm a nerd. Science. Science nerd. I wasn't listening.
I like Leonardo because he's
mature.
He has the most complex emotions.
No,
whenever
he does
whenever Grandmaster Splinter is out there saying you have to do 10 flips now, he's always like, yes, Sensei. We will do those 10
That's
flips
not complex.
He listens to his master because he knows what has to get done.
So
he knows what he needs to do as the leader of the Ninja Turtles, Tyler.
It's really funny to hear you say that.
What do you mean?
Just because you're not like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never listen to anybody.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Raphael. Okay.
Yeah.
God damn. I'll fucking change.
Mine
I forgot. Yep.
Is Raphael?
is Venus de Milo.
Okay.
What?
Jody, this makes me angrier than the...
Why?
She's not a real ninja.
Yes, she is.
She's not a real
She was in the animated series. She
Oh?
is canon.
Oh?
You know-
Well, she's not a real Ninja Turtle. That's like saying Harley Quinn is a real comic
I
book
thought we were
character.
going to be really cool, and she was going to say Michelangelo, and I was like, oh, wow.
He is. If I have to pick the OG, Michelangelo is my favorite.
Of the
I will
four,
say
huh?
this. Even though she wasn't from the beginning, and she was officially canon for a while.
Well,
But she's better at being Leonardo than Leonardo's better at
Boom.
being Leonardo.
True.
So I can respect that.
Venus de Milo, because I feel, well, it's sad to say, but she's the only female. She has to take care of these assholes.
But see, that's the thing. Like, does she?
Does she?
Like, does it have to be like, there's a girl, so she has to be the one who's like mature, and like all the guys are like sloppy.
I think she. I think at the time that
Hold on a
Venus de
second.
Milo-
No, I didn't fully appreciate what was just said. Why?
She's filling a slot that needs to be filled in the team.
Oh, you know what? I misheard you.
I was going to
Go
say
on.
you are being dirty. And
Oh
thinking
my
bad
God.
No, I
things.
thought he said...
Oh,
no.
you're talking about that.
Filling
that
a slot.
No.
turtle.
We're shut it down.
That fucking turtle soup.
Over. Cut.
Turtle soup.
Cut.
I like Venus de Milo just because she's smart and she's funny and she's quick and yeah.
Okay, well, I'll be honest. I've not seen the animated series, and I don't even...
Not even like the live act. So I didn't mean animated. It's like it's
Was she
it's
live
the TV
action?
show. Yeah, it's
There was-
live action.
there was
Jim
a live
Henson.
action
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it was pretty actually. It was fucking
There was
boss.
there was a Jim Henson TV show, live action.
yeah,
Turtles?
yeah.
Jim Henson's a god.
When I know that.
He's with the
Always.
gods.
Always.
When was that? When was that in relation to the movies?
After.
I'm trying to figure out how many years after it was done after the movies.
I mean, I was watching them.
I want to say it was done on Nick, like the TV show.
Maybe yeah. Or
I think
ABC, maybe.
it was done like
Well, 'cause-
Nick back when Nick was like trying to become more edgy and extreme.
Nick owns TMNT. They
Right.
have for a long time. So I
They
think,
own it.
well, yeah,
They own it.
They
TMNT.
own it. Yo, Master Splinter.
Do you ever just wake up?
Yo.
and wonder, why the fuck am I here?
I do.
What the fuck is going on?
All right.
you ever just wake up and wonder if you ever just wake up?
Cool. So Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like.
So I mean, we still all had a different one.
Yeah,
That was still
which is
pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, it's
I guess Michelangelo would be a second for me
Yeah, he's fun.
because he's the funny one. He's funny of those four.
Michelangelo is definitely my favorite of the OG. The TV show came out September 12th, 1997.
Oh fuck!
So they might have been going on at the same time as the later movies.
No,
the
they
third
were-
one. When
No,
did
they
the
were
third
from the
one come out?
80s.
Yeah, I feel like.
Were they?
Well, no, I feel
I
like
think the third one came out in the 90s.
I want to say the
Well, the
first
third
one was
one.
89.
Nobody
third
watches the third one.
Yeah.
I watched the third one, and I kind of weirdly enjoyed it.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Wait, are we talking about Turtles in Time?
Yeah,
Yes.
Turtles in Time.
Yeah, that was
Live
the
action
shit.
movie came out in 1990.
Oh, I was
Love
close.
Turtles
I was
in Time.
off by 1 year. All right, well, neat, you guys.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So, yeah. I knew that would be quick.
Yeah, 93.
I can't believe you got so angry at me.
I was joking.
But you weren't.
It's a comedy show.
And how could...
It's a comedy show.
So Harley Quinn's not in any of the
No,
comics?
she is.
So yeah, so fuck you.
Okay,
What?
great.
He's like, that's like saying Harley Quinn's my favorite comic book character.
Doesn't she have her own comic?
Well, she does now, but she started off
Start off
in
as
the
a,
animated series.
Well, yeah, she grows. Like,
Well,
But-
I mean-
yeah, they honestly are all in it, so I don't know why you would say that.
because I don't like women.
Yeah, I am fully aware
That's why you got
based
so
on
mad
this
when you talked
episode.
about the filling
Well,
up the
goddamn,
slot.
Alex.
Yeah. What?
God damn.
Hello.
Well,
I want.
thanks for...
I would end the show, but
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
you're
you're
not.
not
This
in
woman is.
charge. I don't like this.
Power to the pussy. Sorry.
You earned that.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Good.
I got the glare of death.
Thank you for listening to this episode. I'm
If you
really
did.
sorry about it.
Yeah. Well?
you ever just wake up?
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh my god, that fucking cackle of mine. Hey,
We definitely want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Email us your questions or your comments or concerns or anything like that to peevesandqspodcast@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter at Peeves and Qs.
Yep.
Mhm.
And if you want to send us an email,
I already said that.
did you?
Yeah, that's the first thing I said.
Oh.
Thanks for
What'd you
listening. Not you, our audience. Thank you for listening. I'm shutting it down.
Questions closed.